Give people some time to get in here. I know that we had some issues earlier. I know that we had some issues earlier with my connection on here, but I wanted to get back on here. I don't know what was going on with my router, so there's some problems over there, but you know, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Well, I did figure it out. And why is it booming? We're definitely going to look into that right now. We're seeing a lot of crypto that's running, and it feels good to see green rather than seeing all of the red that we've seen for the past however many days. It's just a small pump, no? I mean, we're seeing a significant pump we're seeing a $4 billion increase overall, which is not crazy. It's not absolute game changing, but things are definitely pumping quite a bit. You know, if we go over here and look at the rest of the market, we're seeing the market up by 4%. It's up to a $1.09 trillion market cap. Now, is this the moon by any means? No, this isn't the moon, but this is more or less a start, and it's great to see some green, right? After seeing a significant amount of red for a number of days, it's always great to see something green, and not just like 1%, but see the overall market up by 4%, see Bitcoin rise up to 27,000, Ethereum up to 1,700. You're seeing XRP that's making a little bit of a move up to 54 cents, up 3.7%. Cardano's up about 4.5%. So things are looking, pretty good there for Cardano. I wanted to scroll down here, see what's moving the most. We see Polygon that's up by 8%. Ton that's up by 7.3%. Shiba Inu up by 3.2%. So Shiba Inu hasn't really made a crazy move, but you're seeing big moves within Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is absolutely fantastic to see. What's up the most? We're seeing currently that Stacks is up the most, about 12%. XDC, that's also up about 11.5%. So and Bitcoin Cash up 9%. Thor Chain is up about 9%, 8.6%. Polygon again up 8%. Avalanche up 7.4%. So things are definitely moving quite a bit. I'm late. What was the Grayscale court case? I have no idea. So a 3-judge appeal panel in Washington on Tuesday overturned a decision by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to block the ETF. The case is Grayscale versus SEC. So Bitcoin ETF approved for Grayscale by U.S. court. All right. Probably why Bitcoin is up. Bitcoin's up quite a bit because of it. SEC lost to Grayscale today. Could this be the start of the bull run? The SEC ruling in favor of Grayscale. So could this be the start? Honestly, I'll say that I don't know, but you can see how big of an impact anything really against what the SEC is doing is having on crypto. And I would definitely say that while people say that it's more of an economy issue and that's why we're seeing crypto and the stock market down and all of that, yes, maybe the stock market, but cryptocurrency, no. It's more or less on them trying to keep cryptocurrency down. And not just by price. I mean, like, keep cryptocurrency from being adopted across the board. And the more that we see that fight against adoption, and the more success we see on their end for fighting against that adoption, the more negativity we see. But the more approval that we see, the more adoption that we end up seeing, the better the crypto market looks, the better the crypto market thrives, and the more you're seeing potential use cases for different cryptocurrencies. So it's fantastic to see that we have any type of positive news when it comes to fighting the SEC and all of their different battles that they have with exchanges, with blocking of Bitcoin or crypto adoption, the Bitcoin ETF. So that's fantastic. So could this be the SEC ruling in the favor of Grayscale? They got the Bitcoin ETF approved. Probably why Bitcoin is up. Bro is not updated yet. He needs to restart. Welcome back, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me back. I was having some connection issues earlier today. Nah, bull run before April 2024. No way. So wait, are you saying that the bull run will not come before April 2024? Is that what you're saying? The Grayscale winning the case gives a high probability that BlackRock's ETF and other Bitcoin ETFs get approved, which again means adoption. And adoption in crypto is the biggest thing right now. While we see all the different things that have happened where we are hoping for that image or that just glimmer of adoption, with XRP labeled not a security, we're hoping that can be a form of giving institutions comfortability of adopting, right, XRP. Seeing that the merge happens and Ethereum has a bigger use case and more of a reason to why you can use Ethereum, and anything else we can think of that can actually push more adoption. This is the biggest piece. This is the missing piece that we have right now to starting this bull run, because like I said before, the bull run that we see that comes up is going to be a utility bull run based on anything that can have any type of big form of utility. That's what will be leading the market, and that's why I think that Ethereum will be leading the market. Even though you do have these Bitcoin ETFs, it's still just showing that people will adopt crypto overall. So we'll see how all of it plays out, but I do believe that this overall bull run will be a use case bull run. How quickly the vibe can change. Yeah, I mean, it changed very, very quickly. I literally refreshed my coin market cap, and I was going to try and go live, but I was having a little bit of issues, and I'm glad that I was able to do it. I was just posting or scheduling posts on Twitter and stuff, because that's all I really could do, because for some reason my router was down. With X announcement, BlackRock entry, having these next couple of years is going to be insane. I would agree with you. I mean, honestly, with all of the different developments we're having, it seems like every week now, it may be the next couple of months that we could see a massive start or impact to the crypto market and see this thrive. Hopefully, we see it end of 2023. We start to see everything take shape. 2024, we start to see everything really pump up to new levels, because right now we're just trying to get back to a form of normalcy. And I think for us that have invested in it, kind of maybe mid to higher tier parts, or even some of these lower tier parts that we've seen, these lower levels of the crypto market, we're looking for it to get back to a 1.5, 1.8, almost $2 trillion market cap. And for us hovering at the 1.1 to 1.2 trillion dollar market cap for a long time, we're just looking for that next step, right? Folks were talking about 2025 to 2026 in the earlier live. Ouch. I think this might be another stepping up, leading to the bull run. I would agree. Richie's plain talk. I would agree. I agree, and also the SEC has the it has to tread a lot more carefully before declining an ETF request. Elmo, glad I got back early. Your smile says all how we are all feeling right now. Yeah, I mean, it feels good to see any type of green. Like, it feels absolutely good. The best that I can feel. Obviously, it would feel a lot better if everything was skyrocketing to a whole nother level, but it feels good to see green in the markets, because every time, we have any type of, positive momentum, bullish momentum, it seems to be just, taken back by what the SEC has to, all of their allegations they have against exchanges, against different crypto projects, and against crypto as a whole. And honestly, it sucks when we see something taking off and we're like, well, the SEC is going to come out of nowhere and appeal this and do this, and it's tiring. It really is. Look, I got this from Disney, from Disney Springs. So I'm hype about this. I like this. I like Baymax, and so do the kids. If you don't know what it is, it's Baymax. If you haven't seen Baymax, watch Big Hero 6. Huge win today. If approved, this would pave the way for Shibarium, Ethereum, other blockchains to form their own ETFs that allow big Wall Street and non-crypto retail to pump money in. Good morning, Matt. Well, the Grayscale win over the SEC really boosted things. Absolutely. And I feel very, very good about it. There is a point to where we will see it hit a certain wall and probably retrace at a certain level. But we'll have to go through that as we come to it. Feels good to have a win for a change. Yeah, just one win, any win. Happened about 20 minutes ago. I hate this phone, touchy Samsung. Whoa! I just got the new Samsung Flip, Flip, with the flex window and everything. I have to say, when I'm taking a screenshot, like, you do the screenshot like that. When I'm taking a screenshot, it is very, very touchy there. Like, it recognizes any type of touch that's there, so that's definitely a problem. But I take the screenshot with the buttons anyway, so I like that one. Baymax is awesome. Baymax is pretty cool. I want to put it somewhere on like a desk and have like a full setup for this. I mean, right now I have a desk that's an L-shaped desk, but I just don't like the way that it's set up. I want the desk to be in the actual video. You know what I mean? But I don't have that right now, because I would have to back up the desk, and then I would also have to figure out, because I have a big TV here, so I have to figure out what to do with that. Anyways, Matt, when moon and how many Lambos you got? I ain't got any Lambos, and I'm not gonna have any Lambos. I'm not. If you're talking like race car, like RC car Lambos, then possibly, but I'm not buying any Lambos. I got a lot of other things that I would rather do with any type of, with that money, than buy Lambos. Even though Lambos, tend to get people views. I'm not buying a Lambo. Take profits, y'all. I mean, when you see increases, it doesn't hurt to take profits at certain levels, but you got to realize where the peak point of that time in the market is, because if we're seeing the start of the bull market, this is not really the right time to take all your profits. But if you're up a significant amount from your low point, and let's say you're double what your investment was. Let's say you invested in Ethereum at $800 or $1,000 or something. Maybe you can take some of your initial investment or something. I don't know. It all depends on your strategy. It really all depends on your strategy. I hate Bloomberg because it doesn't give you the full breakdown of the article, and most people won't have that. So I want to kind of repost a different article. Bloomberg's always the first one that comes up. Court sides with Grayscale in closely watched Bitcoin ETF case. Oh, you need to pay for this one too. I mean, they have to make their money, but God. Just give me like a what am I looking for? It's like I'm trying to think of the different websites that allow you to look at things. I'm definitely buying a Lambo when I make over $5 million. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Smart, Matt. College will be college will be expensive? What are you talking about? Oh, for the kids. Well, yeah. I don't plan on paying for the college. I probably will, but I don't plan on doing it. I want them to get grants and stuff and do it the way that I did it. And if it comes down to where it's more of a struggle with paying off the loans and stuff, I can do. College is not a scam. I think college teaches a lot of people. If you were raised, let's say, a certain way to value education, then college may not be as valuable for you, right? Because I feel like if you were raised with showing that there is value in education, and you can go a lot further and make the connections that you want to make with your parents and your friends and all of them, right? But obviously, if education was not the the priority or the main character in your life, I feel like you probably need college, and you need to make those connections and be able to do stuff for yourself. I do like the fact that college kind of puts you on your own to make those decisions really for yourself as you're, let's say, away, hopefully in another state or maybe just in another city. I don't think it's a trap. I think college is valuable. Congrats on 200K, Matt. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Why crypto is pumping at the moment? Do you know? Yeah, because so let me actually bring this up. Here we go. So the thoughts, right, or potential to the first Bitcoin ETF. So could be coming soon as the court rules in favor of Grayscale over SEC. So when you see that information instantly, it's telling people that adoption is here or could be here. It's a higher chance, higher than likely chance that we will see that adoption overall, understanding that we could see the Bitcoin ETF coming very, very soon. So this is a huge win. For all of us that are in crypto. College is not a scam. The price of college is a scam. That is That is the best way to say it. Absolutely the best way to say it. The price of college is definitely a scam. The way college prices increase compared to inflation, it's um, ridiculous, because inflation is ridiculous. So to see that college has gone up way more than inflation has gone up, uh, that's crazy. And they just keep pumping more money into it because of how much money the sports programs make. But that's a whole nother issue. How big of a deal is the grayscale thing? Is this a temporary pump or something bigger? So this is pretty big, right? It does still, like, you have a higher than likely chance that you will see that approval of a Bitcoin ETF and other ETFs, you know, for the future, which means a lot for cryptocurrency. And I think it's a huge deal, because again, like I said in the beginning of this live stream, adoption is everything in crypto. And if you have some of the biggest financial institutions that are looking to adopt crypto, even just simply Bitcoin, and looking at it this way, you see that adoption, you see that ability to cross paths, cross the river or something, right? I don't know how else to put it, but you have people that are fans of cryptocurrency, that are more retail traders, and that see the success within just gaining within the investment. But also, we want to be able to see the adoption. We want to see the use of cryptocurrency. And if we can find different cryptocurrencies that can provide that use for businesses and real world things that we're doing, then it means a hell of a lot. This is one big step to having that adoption. So yeah, it does mean something huge, but you could see this torn down somehow, some way, by the SEC, because they always find a way around, crypto skyrocketing. They wanted to fall. I'm so cold. I did college as well, and I think it's time management, and see if you can figure out a problem. I think college is great, but I would suggest a trade at minimum. So yeah, I kind of would agree. I like, so I went to Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology, right? Which I went there to play football and then transfer out, even though as within my first year, I was like, yeah, I'm not even pursuing this football thing. I'm going to play football as long as I can, but it's not something that I'm making that I'm planning on making money from, and supporting my family with. So I went there, studied business, and I felt like just the connections that I made, the different people that I had conversations, the teachers that I had conversations with, the things that I learned, and then staying on campus was probably 10 times more beneficial than people that were commuting from home, every time. I guess if you lived in the city, where you were going, then it makes sense. But I suggest going to a college outside of your city, so you're away from the norm that you're accustomed to, right? So whether you have certain people around you, you don't have those people around you, and now you are able to make different connections and all of that. And I think college is definitely more about the connections that you make. But that's a whole nother story. I was just talking about my kids about college last night, and they said they don't want to go. I keep pushing them to go, and I didn't, but I wish I did. I think they definitely help. It'll definitely help. Yeah, I think the only thing is the cost. The cost is expensive. Uh, crypto is going to the moon. I'm still broke. I'm yeah. I mean, it's just it's not actually at the moon yet, but we're seeing some positive movement, and I like to see that. It's up 4.1%. Bitcoin again up 27, or up to 27 4. Ethereum up to 1,700. You're seeing BNB that's up to $230. So honest Gary won't let you go off easy. Get ready for more loss. Probably. They always find a way. I felt like once we saw the lawsuit with Binance, I was like, we're reaching the end of the Ripple case, because and I said this, I was like, there's no way that we're not going to have a decision very, very soon, because it seems like they're trying to back up their fight with Ripple and that negative news that it has, or negative sentiment that it has on crypto, with something else. And the reason is because something positive is going to come out of it. And seeing that you were getting close to that decision, they just wanted to have a second backup, and then even a third backup, to creating some negativity with Coinbase. Keep your eyes on investments today. Could be a temporary pump. Yeah, that's very true. I agree. Campus life shows responsibility. Can anybody give a quick synopsis of what's going on? What got everybody in the green a bit? So all you have to do is, if you search crypto news right now, it's here, or just search Grayscale SEC. Either way, you're going to get a breakdown. So first, Bitcoin ETF. It's more of like what words am I looking for? Not assumptions, speculation that and a higher chance of this actually happening, right? Where the Bitcoin ETF could be approved, and we see more adoption in crypto. That's mainly what we have here, where the SEC kind of, or sorry, the court rules in favor of the Grayscale over the SEC when it comes to the Bitcoin ETF. So, I mean, I love adoption, and I think that's where a lot of it is speculation as to what comes next. That's why we're seeing cryptocurrency up a significant amount. So Grayscale Investments LLC got backing from a federal court to launch its first Bitcoin exchange traded fund in the United States. Watershed moment in crypto industry, a quest to tap billions of dollars from everyday investors. Again, it's just about the potential. I wish I could I like the way Bloomberg breaks down things, and maybe that's why you have to pay for it. What's at stake in the Grayscale spot ETF? What happened here? What's at stake in the Grayscale spot ETF case against the SEC? This was at 10:50 a.m. The U.S. District of Columbia Court of Appeals will soon rule on whether the Securities and Exchange Commission wrongly rejected the application for crypto asset manager Grayscale Investments to list an exchange-traded fund that tracks the price of Bitcoin. The case of being, sorry, I'm bringing this over here. The case is being closely watched by the cryptocurrency asset management industry, which have been trying for years to convince the SEC to approve the spot Bitcoin ETF. They say it would allow investors to gain exposure to Bitcoin and the world's largest cryptocurrency without having to own it. The SEC thought, though. The worries about Bitcoin ETFs will be vulnerable to manipulation. What went down in the Grayscale? So SEC last year denied Grayscale's application to convert its spot Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF. While the agency has rejected spot Bitcoin ETFs, it has approved Bitcoin's futures ETFs, which track agreements to buy or sell Bitcoin at a pre-agreed price. Grayscale proposed using the same manipulation safeguards that were approved for those futures ETFs, but the SEC said that it did not meet its bar. Grayscale was just one of several asset managers, including Cathie Wood, um, Fidelity, and Invesco, who spot Bitcoin ETF applications. Who spot Bitcoin ETF applications the SEC rejected on investor protection grounds. Unlike those other firms, Grayscale sued the SEC because the defendant is a regulator. The case went straight to the appeals court. What is Grayscale's argument? Grayscale's argue that the Bitcoin futures ETF surveillance arrangement should also be satisfactory for Grayscale's spot ETF, since both products rely on Bitcoin's underlying price. What happens once the ruling? Both parties have 45 days to appeal the ruling, in which case would either go to the Supreme Court or panel review. Grayscale CEO has said he's prepared to appeal if the courts rule in the SEC's favor. It is unclear if the SEC would do the same if the courts side with Grayscale. If Grayscale ultimately prevails, the SEC does not appeal. The court would specify how its decision should be executed. That could include instructing the SEC to approve the application or to revise Grayscale's application, in which the SEC could still reject the proposal on other grounds. If the SEC wins, Grayscale would refile its application, but to succeed, it would need to address the agency's market manipulation concerns. So, anyways, Matt, I had to jump on a conference call. Can you please repeat everything discussed in the last 17 minutes? No. I heard XRP wasn't meant to be for regular folks like us, but for the rich. Where did you hear that? Matthew, I've heard that USTC is owned by some mafia. I know a lot of USTC is held, I don't know, by a mafia, crypto mafia. Harvest Farm is going to the moon. I still think Harvest Farm has a ton of upside. I can't wait for the crypto market to thrive, and then you see things like Farm run so much more. Just another quick pump. What do you think about the spot Ethereum ETF would do for the market? I mean, I don't know. So I think the Bitcoin ETF has like a lot more of an impact, or anything that really comes first has a lot more of an impact because it's the first, right? It's the first to do so. It's the first to establish support and adoption. And I feel like depending on how many institutions you have involved, that's really what will have more of an impact, right? So right now, with all the financial institutions involved in the ETF, the Bitcoin ETF, it's something that really does push the thought of potential adoption. Can the SEC appeal the court ruling? So, yes, but it's I'm hoping it's unlikely for them to do it. Good morning, Matt. Has there been an announcement on when the burns for Shiba will start? No, There's been no there's been no information there on when the burns will start from what I've grasped. And again, I haven't searched for it this morning just to see Shibarium burns. Give me a second. I want to put out probably a video or something on the ETF and just breaking down the significance there. Yeah, you know what? Let me just put this. I don't know what title I'll use. I'm just gonna put this here just as a placeholder. All right. Somebody saying something. This crypto market is so volatile, driving me crazy. It drives everybody crazy. Will Kathy Wood hold or play with Bitcoin? I don't know. It's up to her. Caspa to the moon. Good morning, Matt. Has there been any announcement? We should started burns. We'll definitely look into it to see when, if there's anything, but I haven't seen anything. The bull market will start with Gary Gensler dismissal. Caspa to $1. Caspa pump hard to the coin. The best coin is going to have to be Caspa spot ETF. Can send Bitcoin to $120,000 in 2025. Let's hope for it. Elon pumps the market again. Don't spam, just to read my messages. I don't spam. You are kind of spamming. I mean, if you have 4 messages in a row, that's definitely on levels of spamming. If you want to write one message, then write one message. Eventually, I'll get to it. If you want to repeat that message, then repeat it after a while to make sure that, I get to it. But you don't have to repeat or write in like each sentence of a paragraph. You know what I mean? There, you read them. Twitter X acquires required license to add crypto payments. Is this Binance Smart Chain news, BSC news? So X, formerly Twitter, has acquired a license to acquire to a license required to provide cryptocurrency payments and trading services in the U.S. per data displayed on NMLS, the Rhode Island currency transmitter license, was approved to X on August 28th. The license is required to provide services related to digital assets on behalf of users. The acquisition of this license is a major step towards X's goal to become a cryptocurrency-friendly platform. In the past, X has taken several steps to integrate cryptocurrency, such as adding Bitcoin tipping feature and allowing users to set non-fungible tokens as profile pictures. With this new license, X is now one step closer to allowing users to send, receive, or store cryptocurrency directly on the platform. This could be a major boom for the cryptocurrency industry, as it would make it easier for people to use cryptocurrency in their everyday lives. It remains to be seen what specific crypto payment features X will offer. But the acquisition of the license is a positive sign for the future of cryptocurrency in on the platform. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'll have to keep that up. There's a lot going on today. Bitcoin to 120K by 2025. We'll hold you to it. What do you think about Dogecoin in the next can it reach $1 after Elon Musk's finance strategy? Unless he's looking to do something with decreasing the supply of Dogecoin, I'd probably say no. But then again, it's like how much will Elon Musk lean into Dogecoin, right? Or is he just leaning into crypto, or will he lean into Dogecoin? Because if that's the case, Dogecoin becomes a lot more valuable and could be worth, over $100 billion, could be worth over $200 billion, depending on how much he leans into it with how many users are on Twitter and how big that lean would be into Dogecoin. I'm trying to make sure because now I have like five different videos that and I don't want to post 5 different videos. But I definitely need to hop off here soon and start like recording videos for later today. I'm golfing later today, which I haven't golfed in a while. So I should probably like go into the garage and hit some golf balls a little bit. Do you prefer ZK rollups or Optimism rollups? I've honestly never heard of Optimism rollups, but I've heard of ZK rollups. You spelled that wrong though. But I would probably say that because I'm used to it with things like Loop Ring and Polygon, and so I honestly don't know the answer to that. I love your videos, Matt. Thank you for saying that. Why is Shibarium burn rate doesn't appear yet? That's a good question. I mean, it's just like why the burn rate hasn't appeared for the game either. They've made money off the game, but they've done nothing with, burning the, Shiba Inu, or burning the 5% that they said they were going to do. Any predictions for SHIB? Not any predictions I haven't already said. I still have some BTC on Coinbase. I need to pull off. Why do you need to pull it off? Coinbase. The next bull run will be over the moon if all Bitcoin ETF projects get approved. Are you holding Elmo? Yes, I have 220,000. Is it bad to have crypto on Coinbase? No, not that I know of. Is there any like major news that's going on with Coinbase? Yeah, there's no major news on Coinbase right now. Binance hate for CRO is major. How could they support scam coins and every exchange but Kronos? Who owns Coin Market Cap? Wait, who owns Coin Market Cap? They have to be there has to be rules added soon. So wait, you're saying the hate for CRO, Binance hate for CRO is major. They don't offer CRO on Binance, do they? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah, that must be it. Which is crazy because you think about it, it's like I don't know what's the beef there because they offered FTX token, they offered Voyager, right? They offered a lot of different exchange tokens, but they're not offering CRO. Um, so yeah, that's interesting, very interesting to me. I agree. He's gonna get all the fraud on Twitter under control. Yeah, true. Dogecoin has a real problem with supply. 5 billion coins injected on the market every year. Yeah, it's a lot. So you have your own natural inflation to it, and it's like 5% until obviously it continues to grow. Then the percentage goes down, but it's still the same amount that gets added, and that's an issue if people are like, "Hey, I believe this can get to $1." It's self diluting itself, every year, and that's a major problem every day, honestly. uh, playing best ball. How's your short game and your long range? I'm pretty good. We're not playing. We're playing. We're playing the scramble. So I'm okay. I can't say that I hit it as far as I did. Um, when I first started playing. I don't know why. Maybe I'm using a completely different driver. I'm also not hitting the middle of the face most times. But I can tell you the longest drive that I've had. Actually, I've had a 300-yard drive recently, but it landed about 270 and rolled out to 300. So I would say the farthest drive that I hit, like landed, was probably somewhere around 259 is what it was. Yeah, because that was on a simulator, like carry distance. Um, but yeah, I think well, I guess the 270 one because I landed it on the top of the hill and it rolled down the hill, and the only reason it rolled out at 300, it rolled out 30 yards was because I landed it. Yeah, technically at 270. So I guess 270 is probably the longest that I've carried a ball. I was thinking about the simulator and I was also thinking about my longest drives with roll, but that one was a pretty long drive. That that was fun. It was a fun day. I was hitting it pretty far that day. I don't feel like a lot of folks will adopt Twitter X as payment platform when they are ready already a bajillion other options. The thing about it is it makes it easier with all of the different crypto accounts, the people that are using, or sorry, Twitter accounts, the people that are using Twitter. It makes it easy to be able to do it on whatever platform that you're already on. It's kind of like PayPal. There's a lot of people that use PayPal as their crypto exchange or their wallet because they didn't want to have to make a Coinbase account or they didn't want to have to make a crypto.com account, but they already have a Twitter account, or sorry, they already have a PayPal account. So they were able to use PayPal and they're still consistently using PayPal. But now you can see the same thing with Twitter. That might be something that changes. A win-win. Yeah. Mullen is going up. That's good to see. I haven't checked out the stock market. Well, actually, I did. I was checking out AMC earlier today. I'm definitely not anti Coinbase. I use them frequently. I just prefer to store my BTC myself. Yeah, own it yourself and hold it yourself. When you hold it on an exchange, you technically don't own it, right? And if they collapse or something happens to them, you can't do anything with it. It's like my when I go over to Coinbase and I look at my Gala, I have $190 in Gala that I can't do anything with. I can't sell it or move it or do anything. They changed Coinbase a little bit. This is interesting. As you go into like trade, there's a new look to it. Slightly, it looks pretty cool. It's sort of similar, it just looks slightly different. Grayscale winning will be an opportunity to see if the SEC actually respects rule of law or not. So far, every time they lose in court, they just say to the judge that the judge got it wrong. Yeah, that seems to be the case. They care about themselves, and they don't care about crypto. They don't care about the smaller person. The crazy thing is, a lot of retail, a lot of people that are in crypto right now are retail traders, retail investors. So we would be making the majority of the money as we are holding these positions until they force us to sell those positions. And that's what they don't want. Matt, do you have projection on how much SHIB will be burned per day on Shibarium? I don't. What I will try to do is I'm going to make a video on when Shibarium will burn, and we can go through some information as we go through that, and try and break something down to get some sort of information. But again, I have to do research, and if there's nothing that I can find, then I'm not going to be able to give you that information. X payment methods will be managed by Stripe, and only Dogecoin and Bitcoin will be used. I read this in a different crypto news. I think they'll probably open it up a little bit more, but we'll have to see. What about the Coinbase wallet? Because technically it's separate from the exchange, right? Yes, you do own it, so you can do whatever you want with it, but they still own the wallet. So say, like, if you invest with a certain wallet, while it's not an exchange, and if they collapse, it's not like you won't be able to access like your crypto or anything like that. But if you cannot access the wallet, that's where it ends up being a little bit of a tricky situation, right? So like for me, it's still stored on the chain and still your cryptocurrency, and they're not going to be able to take your cryptocurrency. So eventually you will be able to trade it. Let's say if they can't maintain the wallet anymore, you still will be able to trade it. There will just be no more upgrades or anything like that. So the wallet still will be your crypto. You can still trade it back and forth and anything there. So there should be no issues with that. What happened to your big D in the background? There's no big D in the background. I know it kind of looked like that because it's, I don't know, but it's this thing right here, which is right there, which is the water pipes that lead outside. That's the access to the water, which I haven't closed up yet. I should close it up. I closed up the access to the water panel at the bottom, but I need to close the top one. AI coins will explode in the next bull run, especially Fetch and AGIX, 100x possibility. Interesting point. I know a lot of people were hype around metaverse coins within the bull run, that we saw previously, but now within this, it's like AI is the big deal. It's the thing that's going to absolutely mean so much more to crypto and so much more to investors as a whole, right? Not only in crypto, but also in, technology businesses, right? And seeing better bottom lines because of that, right? If we're looking at big markets or big sectors that were moving quite a bit and still kind of are moving, the EV market is definitely something that's still sought after and was definitely sought after as we saw things that were increasing in the previous bull market, right? Tesla, Rivian, just so many different EV companies, and even, companies like Ford that are making electric vehicles, and that are kind of starting to enter that space a little bit more. I was unaware Binance owned CoinMarketCap. I didn't know that either. I know that Binance owns Trust Wallet, but I didn't know they own CoinMarketCap. I just learned something today. Hey Matt, got any thoughts on Cadi as a stable of Cardano? I can't say that I do at the moment. The reason why is because I'm about to get off of here, and I didn't want to have to dive into anything that I had to, research or pull something up. But I apologize for not having an opinion on it right now, because I am starving. I've been starving since I started my stream this morning, and I need to eat something, and then I'm going to upload some videos on the market. So I appreciate everybody that's here, everybody that's live on Kick with me, that's over live on Kick with me. Give me a second. That's live on Kick with me. I appreciate you guys for being here. Anybody that's a new follower, thank you. Anybody that's live on Twitch with me, I appreciate you as well. And everybody that joined me within this live stream, I'm glad to see that things are green. I'm glad to see that we can see, Bitcoin up, Ethereum up, and obviously in the last hour, we're starting to see maybe a little bit of a pullback here, because as you see higher points, you start to see those retracements. But yeah, we definitely will have some more information on, the Bitcoin ETF and the decision that was made there, and as well as Shiba Inu and different videos. And make sure you guys check out my stock related channel, which is the NFA investing channel, since I don't have a ton of video space to put the videos over here. I put it on another channel, and if you want to be a part of that, if you want to watch that, feel free to watch that as well. But guys, thank you again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Try and get this to 100 likes if you can. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. We got 164 people here. We're almost at 100 likes. We'll end it when we get to 100 likes. Is that hopefully people don't take their likes away just so I continue. Enjoy the background tea. That's not how it works. That's not what's back there. Wishes you the best. Thank you. All right, guys. Somebody took away a like. I see what you did there. Look, now they're taking away the likes because they want me to stay here. I gotta go. I'm hungry. I'm starving. So I need 100 likes. Come on. We're at 99. Don't do this. 98. What are you guys doing, man? You guys are playing with my emotions here. We got 142 people that are here, and we have now 100 likes. Don't take it away. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you guys you did it. This is a game to y'all. This is a game. No, seriously. I got to get out of here. And make sure you guys subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.